The Vedic Voice channel heartily welcomes you for a presentation on evolution of the soul. According to Darwin's theory of natural selection, life forms, the physical forms are evolving in the struggle for survival. But, Hinduism says, the soul is evolving, and to facilitate the evolving soul, the evolution of the physical life forms is necessary. In other words, the physical evolution aids the inner evolution. Hinduism says, all beings are evolving or crawling to attain to their full form, the godliness, the eternal and absolute, like the crescent moon growing to become the full moon. Up to the human form, the nature is helping the soul to evolve by making more and more advanced or matured life forms, but the indwelling soul needn't do anything on its own for evolution, but just by fighting or struggling for survival, the life forms will evolve, as projected by the naturalist Charles Darwin. But, once the soul enters the human form, the nature can't help it grow to attain the absolute. So, the human beings have to evolve by themselves, as it has been proclaimed in the Bhagavad Gita by the Lord Krishna as, utter nathmanatmanam. The Hinduism says all life forms are evolving. The modern science knows only the evolution of the physical life forms, for example the evolution of the plants, birds, animals, etc. We people on the earth see the evolution in these lower forms only, but the Hindu concept of evolution is more broad and universal in nature. Hinduism says, even the gods are evolving too to attain to the formless, the ultimate oneness. According to the Hinduism, this oneness is the goal of all life forms, and all life forms will evolve to attain to that absolute and eternal. Apart from gods, there are many different life forms in the creation that includes many universes, just not the universe we live in as the Hindu cosmology claims, and the multiverse concept in the modern cosmology is in agreement with this concept of the Hindu cosmology. The Hindu scriptures say that, Pi Pilakati Brahma Pariyantam, all life forms are evolving and will surely attain to the goal, the formless oneness, but, of course, the time they take might be different to reach the goal because each one is at a different level of spiritual maturity. Hinduism says, what all we do knowingly or unknowingly, is aimed at the inner growth or evolution, but externally it might not seem so. But this growth is very slow, and the Hinduism claims that when a person makes conscious struggle to grow within by means of spiritual practices, the inner progress is fast, but, of course, until attaining to that level of maturity one has to do the worldly things. The age-old saying, today's sinner is tomorrow's saint, reflects the above Hindu concept of evolution. It is just like today's bud is tomorrow's flower. The person doing bad things now will turn or mature into a good man later on, and eventually will transform into a God man, attaining to the goal ultimate after prolonged spiritual practices. Exactly here the concept of reincarnation comes into play. The soul has to take different physical forms in order to evolve, as in each physical life form the soul gains certain maturity. After taking birth in a series of different life forms, the soul takes the human form. That is why the Hindu scriptures are stressing that the human form is very valuable, as only this human form can help the soul to realize the God. So, the Hindu scriptures stress that this human form should be utilized well to fulfill the purpose of life, to attain the God, the Absolute. Do you like this video? Please write your comments below and share this video on your social networks. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on Hinduism and related stuff. Thank you for watching.